Good morning, everyone. This is Denver Murray here, forecaster for NeoWeather and Ohio First Warn. We're going to be taking a look at the weather locally and also taking a look at the tropics with Tropical Storm Gordon in the Gulf of Mexico that will likely impact our weather locally this weekend with some locally heavy rainfall and some thunderstorms. So we're going to take a look at the weather headlines. The heat continues. Like it has been over the weekend, highs in the low 90s, heat index 95 to 100. I am very glad to see some of the schools making decisions to close, especially those buildings that do not have air, because it would just be stifling inside today. You're just not going to learn with 20 plus kids, in a 90-degree classroom. It's just not going to happen. Just wait until things cool down. The same story is going to be for tomorrow, too. We're not going to get any relief until Thursday. That's when I have a chance of showers and thunderstorms. The chance will actually start late tomorrow night, and then a better chance on Thursday. Probably about a 50-50 chance on Thursday. Friday looks dry, and then the remnants at that point of Gordon, because once, of course, it hits land, it'll weaken considerably and just become a large area of low pressure. It's going to basically join with a frontal boundary, and the combination of those two could bring heavy rainfall across a good portion of Ohio, especially central and northern portions of Ohio. And depending on its track will depend on how much rain we see, but several inches are possible, especially Columbus and points north. The closer you are to Lake Erie, I would probably say the better chance you have of seeing several inches of rain. But again, we'll be fine-tuning this forecast, so stay tuned for the details on that. So again, the heat index today is going to be anywhere from 95 to 100, maybe slightly higher across far southern Ohio, where there is a heat advisory in effect. In the far southern counties, the heat index could be high up to 102 degrees. But elsewhere we're looking at, again, mid-90s to near 100 for the heat index and actual air temperatures in the low 90s. And probably mid to maybe upper 80s along the immediate shore of Lake Erie. But you have to be like right on the shore to get any of that relief. Once you go inland, it's going to get hot. So heat safety, again, I can't emphasize this enough. Drink plenty of water. You need to drink a lot of water outside, at least a few 16-ounce bottles every hour or two. Avoid caffeine and alcohol because that will just make you more hydrated. Wear light-colored clothing. Wear a hat, sunglasses, and yes, the sunscreen. Although the sun angle is going down, it's still pretty high. We don't have any fall foliage just yet. A lot of leaves to kind of, help with, hide the sun a little bit. So we're still getting direct sunlight, so keep that in mind as well. The UV index is probably between a 6 to a 7, but that's still high enough that you will get sunburned pretty quick. Check on the neighbors and the elderly. That's really important. Make sure they have a way to stay cool for the next 2 days. And check on your pets. Keep your pets indoors and your children, especially during the hottest portion of the day, which is between about noon and about 5 p.m. So now we're going to take a look at Tropical Storm Gordon. It's about between 250 and 300 miles to the south-southeast of the mouth of the Mississippi River. It has maximum sustained winds of 65 miles an hour, and it could get up to Category 1 hurricane strength before it makes landfall on the Mississippi coast. It could. It's running out of time. It's going to be making landfall somewhere between 9 p.m. and midnight tonight. And tropical storm force winds along the coast will occur as early as about 6 p.m. this evening. There will be several inches of rain along the coast, especially in the tropical storm warning and the hurricane warning area. And of course, the hurricane warning area, you will see probably the heaviest rain. The storm surge could be as high as 3 to 5 feet in the warning area, the hurricane warning area. And rainfall anywhere between 6 and 8 inches, especially in the hurricane warning area, but locally there could be as much as a foot. So if you have friends and family down there, just check in on them. They've had some time to repair over the past day or so, but this kind of evolved a little bit more, even a little bit stronger than I thought it would happen. Yes, the Gulf is a little bit warm. It is warm. It's bath water, literally. But the models really didn't really handle this really well. This kind of like exploded, so to say. And widening this out, once it gets into Mississippi, Louisiana, across the central and northern portions of the state, and then Arkansas, it's just going to become a tropical depression and just a area of low pressure. And as you can see, it's curving to the, once it gets to the middle part of the country, it'll start curving to the right. Now, why is that? That is because there is high pressure that's here, Bermuda High. So if you think about the flow like this, so it's basically directing the storm going this way. So it can't get really too far. But remember, on a low or a tropical feature, a lot of the heaviest rain is going to be on the right side of the system. So here are the impacts for Gordon for Saturday and Sunday locally. Once the storm kind of does something like this, then it's going to hook to the right. So here's our area low pressure here. It's not going to be, probably not going to be tropical at that point, just a remnant low. I really wouldn't think there's going to be a tornado threat or anything like that. Just some thunderstorms that could possibly be on the strong side with a stationary front like this draped across central and northern Ohio. Especially to the south of this front, Columbus, Dayton, Cincinnati, if this type of setup continues, there could be some strong storms. And then on the north side, I think that's where the heaviest rain would be. And as we look at the rainfall, this is for Saturday through early Monday. Now, we will get some rain on Thursday, but it's not going to be a lot. It's going to be scattered too. So you could get up to a ½ inch of rain. The bulk of this is Saturday through Monday, and this is from the Weather Prediction Center. So Columbus is about right here, about 2 inches of rain between Saturday afternoon through Monday morning. Here is Cleveland. We're looking at 2 to 3 inches of rain. Toledo, we're looking anywhere from 2 to maybe 3.5 inches of rain. Once you get a little further to the south, such as Cincinnati, we're still looking at a good amount of rain, about an inch or so. And far southern Ohio, the further south you go again, like I said, the more south you go from Columbus and point south, the less rain you'll see. It's basically central and northern Ohio where the highest amounts are going to be. So we will definitely keep you weather aware on how much rain there'll be. I'm sure we'll be doing a rainfall map as well. Then there could possibly be some localized flooding with the heavy rain over the weekend. But here is our Cleveland and Northeast Ohio 7-day forecast. Again, the heat index 95 to 100 today with highs in the low 90s. It will be humid tonight. Same story that we've seen several nights with lows in the low to mid 70s. Here's our rain chance for Wednesday at about 40% in the afternoon. Highs around 90, so it's still going to be hot. The heat index mid 90s. On Thursday, we still have a chance of showers and thunderstorms. A better chance, like I said, some areas could get up to a ½ inch of rain. High temperatures, though, is going to be much nicer. The humidity will still be around, but temperatures will be lower. We're looking at upper 70s near 80 degrees. Friday, a mostly cloudy day with highs only in the mid 70s, and we're looking at mid to upper 70s Saturday and Sunday with right now a 60% chance of showers and storms, but I have a feeling we'll be upping that rain chance over the next couple days for the weekend. If this trend continues, probably more like 80% widespread showers and storms. But we'll wait and see the exact track of the remnants of Gordon and keep you updated. But right now, I think 60% is pretty good, at least for Northeast Ohio and Central Ohio, highs only in the mid to upper 70s. And nighttime low temperatures in the mid 60s. Now, it will still be humid in this time frame. just because we'll have a front around and tropical-like moisture as well. So while it will be definitely cooler, we're looking at least 15 degrees cooler, it will still be on the humid side. We're still easily looking at dew points probably in the upper 60s to near 70. So a little relief with the heat, but the humidity will still be around. So that's what we have for this video. I'm Denver Mary with NeoWeather and Ohio First Warn. Take care. Have a great day. Stay cool. And keep our fingers crossed for some cooler weather later this week. Talk to you soon.